All right, dude. You keep buying cars.
Are we here for another edition of... We need to come up with like a funny name, like Behind the Two Chairs or something. You know
Only
what I mean?
Ron.
Only Ron?
Only Ron.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Only Rons, plural?
Yeah, like OnlyFans.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like this is something we've wanted to do more because there is a lot that Ron is either building or buying or selling, and this thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and a lot of the things people aren't as updated on. So this is like an update for everyone to watch and say, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff actually going on in the Supercar Ron garage.
Before we get into the collection tour, essentially, it's an update of my collection. I just wanted to recognize all of you. For those that don't know, we just wrapped up a 2-week campaign, a charitable fundraiser for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We're going to raise $40,000 for their 40th anniversary here in Utah. You know how much we wound up raising?
Dude, well, first of all, that $40,000,
yes,
we had a 2-week span to raise that money. That $40,000 was raised in one day.
Less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours.
And so we've continued it, and what did we end up raising?
We're north of 100,000. We'll announce the total here soon, but more than 2.5 times what we initially set out.
Yeah.
So just wanted to update everybody on that. Thank you guys for everybody helping us out there.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a number of cars that are out and having stuff done, right? We're gonna start at the very top. F40, Valkyrie, Carrera GT, Revoto, Mercy SV, although those two might be switched around. That Mercy SV is so friggin' good. Strato, Supra, and we can talk about some off-road stuff, right? Bronco DR, my K5 Blazer, the 4Runner. Oh, 4Runner. And of course the turbo minivan, dude.
Heck yes.
Let's freaking go. What about stuff that's coming?
Stuff that's coming, I personally am very excited. Aston Martin Valhalla. And then stuff that's been talked about, P1.
Yes.
A Bolide can always be talked about.
Oh, I love that car. But hold on. I've been talking to some American-made boys.
And our best friends in the world, the Hennessys.
I literally love them, dude. What the Hennessys have built with, especially with their hypercar, is insane. Yeah. Insane. So, I like strongly feel like that needs to join.
It wouldn't be a bad day if a Hennessy joined the garage.
Let's start the F40. We got a number of things that we're working on with the F40. We were gonna send it overseas.
Should we answer that?
Oh yeah. Faster, is this faster RRR guy?
Yeah, I think this is faster RRR with a cameo in our video right now.
Dude, Devin.
What's up?
No way.
Devin, you're entering into a Supercar Ron video like right now.
Right now?
Yep.
What are we racing the Zonda and the Valkyrie?
Oh my gosh. Do you have connections with Manny Koshman? Can you get him to bring his Bolide out and we're gonna all race for $100,000? Dude, if I win, will you donate $100,000 to my charity of choice?
If you win?
Yes. It's whoever wins. If you win, I'll donate $100,000 to your charity of choice.
This could be a possibility.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just looking for where to be and what track to go to.
Oh my gosh. This is why I love Devin. By the way, anyone that's following us that is not following Devin, you are missing out on the dopest car content on the face of planet Earth.
We need to get the F40 and Enzo together also.
Oh, silver on silver violence, dude. Dude, maybe come over like July 24th or something.
Yeah.
And we can do fireworks.
Oh my gosh,
and all that
dude.
other
Yeah,
stuff. That would
Devin,
be
come
fun.
up for Pioneer Day,
dude. Pioneer Day.
It's Utah's 4th of July.
The rodeo, everything else, dude. Yeah, let's look at that. 3rd week in July, Devin. Ship the Enzo up, dude.
Yeah, and then Devin, we're filming a video right now talking about Ron's collection, and we need to know what car Ron should get next from your opinion.
Is TDF a crazy idea instead of the A12 Comp A?
Do you like the TDF better than the A12 Comp A?
Oh, get a TDF, Novatech straight pipe, and that's kind of all you really need, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's good to know. Plus you straight pipe the thing and scare all the small children.
You know I'm always game for a fun time, so.
All right. Okay, well, sign off. Say goodbye to the people of Supercar Ron.
Goodbye,
Peace.
Supercar Ronians. Is that what we're calling it?
Yes.
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 Supercar Ronians.
Yes.
Goodbye, Supercar Ronians.
Yeah, buddy.
To, Ron and Taserton.
Okay, love you, bro. Talk soon. Well, that was fruitful.
I friggin' love that dude.
He's so good.
So why don't we talk about the F40?
Okay, let's do
Okay,
it. F40 was going to go to Italy. We had lined up with Officine Fioravanti, who make the craziest kit for the car. But for now, we have just decided we can't afford to have that gone for all of summer. There goes the best driving car.
They wanted it for like 4 or 5 months, but we're having trouble getting it in and back out of the country without doing a whole bunch of weird, crazy paperwork. And I'm like, am I ever going to see this car again?
Yep.
So I think in the meantime, we're going to send it off. It's going to get serviced starting tomorrow. I think we're going to drop it off. So the clutch needs a little adjustment. It kind of comes on and off and boost a little weird. So we're going to work on that. And then there's a slight fuel leak smell.
Yep.
Nothing to be concerned about.
It's a project car, dude.
Yeah,
it's a project
it's
car.
a beater, F40 beater. So, but we're gonna get that thing dialed up.
Yep, and then we'll get the wheels back on it.
Oh yes.
So the Vossens that you used on the ice lake happened to get torn up a little bit, so we had them refinished.
Yep.
We'll get the wheels back on, and the F40 will be driving great once again.
Let's talk about the
Valkyrie.
Aston Martin Valkyrie.
Yeah. So for now, we were at a top secret event with said Valkyrie.
We haven't even published any of it.
No,
yet.
none of it. And not everything went as planned. So the Valkyrie's been in service. However, we are doing some very fun things with it. You have given me permission for Car Week to surprise you with a wrap on the Valkyrie.
Now, but did I put? I feel like I put some parameters.
You
around
did.
It, right?
You said.
What were the parameters around the wrap? Because I don't want to hate the car.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So you said no pink.
Yep.
And it has to be at least cool.
Absolutely. The most frequent question that I get as Supercar Ron is, why do you wear that silly fake beard? First of all, it's real people hair that I bought off the internet. Second of all, I value my privacy more than anything else. We live in a digital age where all of our personal information is gathered and circulated across a wide variety of data brokers on the internet. One of the best ways to mitigate this big problem is by using Incogn. I've personally had my information stolen a number of times and utilized for things like fraudulent loans, using my personal information to apply for a variety of different credit cards and things of that nature. My information is out there and I don't want it to be, because I value my personal privacy. This is where Incogn plays a vital role in helping people like me and you combat these bad actors. So if you want to end the misuse of your personal information and data today, Incogn is the leader in making your data safe again. And if you want a 60% discount on what Incogn is offering today, check out the link in the description of this video.
Let's talk about another car, the Revoto.
The Revoto, dude. Here's the situation with the car, okay?
Yes.
The car is I'm convinced, because I feel like I've had almost most new supercars at this point. I think it's the best modern supercar. 1,000 horsepower out of the box. It doesn't break down like the SF90 does, like with all the weird electronic stuff that always happens. It is really freaking fast. And my spec now with the Oro Alba paint is unbelievable. And now, Taste, what are we doing to it, though?
So for all of the fanboys, the #1 comment we get about the Revoto.
By far, yeah.
By far. Oh my gosh, you guys need to put a Gintani exhaust on that car. Like, we have been pestered by this offering of thought. So this week, actually, we have sent the car to Florida from Utah, got there yesterday. Exhaust is going on the car. You can all scream in hip and hooray that we got a Gintani exhaust on the car.
I'm going to be there in less than 48 hours, and we are going to be ripping on the streets of Miami very carefully and within the bounds of the law. Of course. But we're going to be making a lot of fun noise. And the reason why I love this, by the way, that really solidified my decision, that top secret thing we did, I got to go 206 in the Hamilton Boys Revuelto with the Gintani exhaust on it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I must have this exhaust. That's how good the thing sounds.
And then on top of that, it worked out, you got new Vossens being built nearly for the past 3 months. So on the same day, we'll have new exhaust and some of the most gangster Vossens, and the car will be in like tip-top shape in the next 3 days.
Mercy SV just came back from a comprehensive overhaul with our boy Houston Crosta and his Royalty Exotics crew. And they have done an insane job converting my Mercy SV that was Randy at Savage Garages. It has the Fliegermeister exhaust. Actually, I always forget what's
Fliegermeister?
what's the.
I don't know. No,
What's
it's
the exhaust
it's avant-garde exotics exhaust. Like
Oh, is it
fully custom,
avant-garde?
like one-off exhaust.
The car is money. It
The
is.
manual swap is insane.
Manual
it
swap
feels so
is-
good.
Oh my gosh, that is
crazy.
exactly how the Mercy SV should have come from the factory.
Yes.
Why don't we talk about the Carrera GT?
Carrera GT, you have been dailying like every day for the past 4 weeks since you've had it.
I literally drive the Carrera GT as a daily driver.
Yes.
That's where I'm at with my life.
Talking about Vossen, we also have new Vossens coming for the CGT. So insane Vossens on the Revoto.
Yes.
And arguably like more insane Vossens on the CGT.
It is going to look so freaking good.
It's gonna be sick. All right, what's next on the list?
Well, why don't we talk about the Strato, dude? I've spent more on that Strato than like any other owner has spent
Yeah.
on a Strato at this point.
I mean,
yeah.
it's not like you had to replace the engine for like 60 grand.
It's the world's most valuable Strato because I've spent so much. Well, I twin turboed it and replaced a motor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So because the turbos, the Turbskis were right there behind the wheels where all of that dirt and silt was literally getting tossed up, and we had filters on it and everything, but it's the finest, siltiest dirt of the earth was getting sucked into the turbos, into the engine, and caked the entirety of the motor. Like the entire inside of the motor was a dirt cake. So what we thought was, hey, what if we make this system work similar to a trophy truck, where all of the air is taken from the cabin and filtered that way, where the turbos then don't get all the dirt from the back, but instead have clean air. So we have had like really high-end, custom, precision welded air boxes mounted on the inside of the car and in the inside of the engine bay, which will then take all of that clean air and make sure the system runs properly without getting dirt in it. So like fully custom new intake system on a Strato.
I don't even know how to sell this car at this point. Like, how do you sell that? It's probably worth $10,000. You know, if anybody wants that car for more than $10,000, just comment and I'll probably sell it to you.
This is we got supercars, hypercars.
Yes.
And then this is like kind of the off-road fun segment.
So I get to pick, then you get to pick. Okay. I'm going to start with the 4Runner. And because it's so nostalgic to me, because my very first car was this 1990 4Runner. And now what the truck is becoming,
you've essentially taken your first car and now done your dream build, which I feel like everybody should do at one point.
It's dream build on my first car. Yes, yes. But the beating heart and soul of that truck is Tace's favorite motor of all time.
Yes. So I don't know. This has to be a first. But Ron has taken the motor out of the 4Runner and has now got a big single turbo 2JZ and is putting it into a manual 1990 two-door 4Runner. That's going to be like a Baja pre-runner build. It will be insane.
It has 17 inches of suspension travel. It is bar none, the wildest Toyota 4Runner that money can buy. Yeah. Okay, so that's my pick of my favorite upcoming cars.
Yep.
What are you thinking about?
After our experience with Aston Martin and their team and their cars and the Valkyrie, I am specifically very, very, very excited for the Aston Martin Valhalla. And not just because of the car, but also because it's a car that will get to spec. I don't think I've spec'd a car with you ever, but it's also like, I think we'll be able to go like full-fledged balls to the wall on the spec for the Valhalla.
That is my favorite looking upcoming super hypercar.
Yep.
Like, so good. Dude.
Yep. I would say hypercar looks with like supercar price.
I have committed to the contract just hit my email.
Okay.
It will be in my hands in July. It's like a very refined version of that. Yeah. So I could drive it on date night. My wife won't hate it, but at the same time, it's a performer.
That's going to be sick. I'm very excited for that. For those of you that have watched since like basically day one, Ron had bought a 1989 Dodge Caravan Turbo. It's the first minivan ever made, and in 1989 they put a turbo in it, and you bought that on Bring a Trailer 2 years ago for like 13 grand.
13,000 bucks.
And since that day, 2 years ago, you said, I bought this solely for the purpose of making this a drag monster, which means taking out the like 100 horsepower motor that it has and actually still building off of that base motor, which is impressive. Because you can go make a high horsepower minivan and throw a 2J in it, but you've taken that original motor, you've put a big turbo on it and built internals, and you're going to try to make 600 horsepower in a minivan off the stock motor technically and try to beat Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
So everyone says it's going to run 10s. That was one reason why I bought the car, okay? The second reason was Supercar Rhonda and I were trying to get you married, okay? And so we sent you on that blind date with Grace.
Yeah.
And did you know Grace gets married this month?
That's for everyone asking.
Not to you.
For everyone asking as far as an update, I feel like a lot of people message when we posted about the van. It's like, what's the update? We haven't
Yes.
seen anything since the video. Grace has found a loving fiance that will become a husband this month.
She's getting married this month. I had an hour-long call, my first consultation with the Hennessy boys this morning.
Heck yes.
An hour-long call.
It's been a long time coming.
So let me tell you, I've always loved the looks of the car. I've always loved those dudes.
Yes.
But it hadn't really come together until I got to drive Steve Hamilton's. I did not realize what that car was. So I had my first hour-long consultation with Cole and Nathan, and
Sick.
I gotta be honest, I liked what I saw.
Wow,
I liked what I saw.
Sick. I haven't even seen it yet. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm not even gonna show you.
Sick. Dude, there's so many things happening.
There's so much going on. I'm just looking
Like,
behind us right
now.
now.
That's all happening right now.
Yes.
And I think most importantly, like, you guys let us know in the comments what it is that you like watching most on this channel. For the meantime, like, we've kind of just been doing what Ron likes or
whatever I
what
like
we
to
like.
do. Yeah.
And we also want to serve you guys. Like, whatever kind of content you guys enjoy watching the most, please let us know. Or if you guys have ideas for us, we're only 2 people that have so many ideas. So the more that we can get input from you guys, help us. What's the most fun thing you've seen on the channel, and what would you like to see us do? Please let us know in the comments.
Okay, but lastly, I'm just gonna bring this up again. Okay, I have Manny Koshman has only
let's
been
talk
nice
about it.
to us. He's
Yes.
only, all of you guys that think I'm bagging on Manny, I am not, okay? I'm not opining on his business. I'm not opining on anything other than the fact that I want to see him get his cars out more. He has one of the most insane car collections. They deserve to be driven and not just sit there in the garage. He took his bolide out into the parking lot, and that's, to my knowledge, that's as far as it's gone so far. So I did this on Instagram, and I'm just going to reiterate it here in our video. If I will pay the transportation for Manny's car, he can pick the track of his choice. I will race him in my Aston Martin Valkyrie. Whoever turns the faster lap, whether it's Manny in the bolide or me in my Valkyrie, the loser pays the other's charity $100,000, okay? And I will pony up. You guys know this is what Supercar Ronda and I do. We have a family foundation. We are actively sitting on boards and engaged in raising money for our favorite charities. I will be happy to support Manny with his favorite charity if he beats me on a track in the bolide.